Papaya is a miracle fruit, but only if you eat it the right way. That's a direct quote from Dr. Josh Axe, a renowned clinical nutritionist. And he's absolutely right. Papaya has become a favorite among seniors for all the right reasons. It's soft, easy to digest, packed with enzymes, and helps support healthy digestion and immunity. Many older adults even make it a daily part of their breakfast, smoothies, or desserts. But what if I told you that combining papaya with the wrong foods could silently harm your digestive system, interfere with your medications, and even lead to serious health risks? It's a lesser-known fact, but one that could make all the difference, especially if you're over 60. You see, as we age, our digestive systems slow down, our enzyme production decreases, and our bodies become more sensitive to poor food combinations. That means the healthy papaya you eat every morning could turn into a trigger for bloating, acid reflux, or even dangerous drug interactions, just because of what you ate with it. That's why in today's video, we're exposing the top foods you should never combine with papaya, especially if you're a senior. Some of these combinations are surprisingly common and might already be on your plate right now. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to avoid and how to eat papaya safely to get all of its benefits, without putting your health at risk. So stick around, because the last food combination we'll share has actually been linked to severe digestive problems and could even affect your heart. And before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, so you never miss any of our senior health tips that could literally save your life. Food number 1, dairy products, milk, yogurt, a dangerous duo. It might seem harmless, pouring a little milk over your papaya, blending it into a yogurt smoothie, or having it as part of a fruit salad with a creamy topping. In fact, this is one of the most common combinations seen in senior diets. But here's the truth. Mixing papaya with dairy could be causing more harm than you realize. Let's break it down. Papaya contains a powerful enzyme called papain, which helps break down protein molecules. This enzyme is incredibly beneficial on its own, especially for seniors who struggle with digestion. But when papaya is combined with dairy products like milk, cream, or yogurt, the digestive process becomes complicated. Milk and yogurt are rich in casein, a protein that requires a very specific acidic environment to be properly digested. When papain enters the mix, it starts breaking down those dairy proteins prematurely, disrupting the body's normal digestive rhythm. Instead of smooth digestion, you get fermentation in the gut, which leads to gas, bloating, acid reflux, and even loose stools or constipation. For seniors with sensitive stomachs or underlying conditions like GERD or lactose intolerance, this combination can be especially problematic. Ayurvedic medicine has warned against mixing fruits and dairy for thousands of years. According to Ayurveda, combining sweet fruits like papaya with dairy creates toxins in the body, referred to as AMA, which are believed to be the root of many diseases. While this may sound ancient, modern nutrition backs it up with growing evidence of how poor food combining can stress the digestive system and cause chronic inflammation. Additionally, dairy can slow down the absorption of papaya's nutrients. The fiber, antioxidants, and enzymes that make papaya so healing are less effective when paired with dairy, which clogs the gut lining and hinders nutrient uptake. That means you're not getting the full health benefit, despite thinking you're making a smart food choice. So, what's the better option? If you enjoy smoothies, try blending papaya with non-dairy alternatives like almond milk, coconut milk, or oat yogurt. These options are easier on the digestive system and won't interfere with papaya's natural enzymes. Food number 2, high-protein foods, eggs, fish, meat. Papaya is often enjoyed as a side dish, appetizer, or even dessert after a protein-rich meal. But here's where many seniors go wrong. Combining papaya with high-protein foods like eggs, fish, or meat can seriously disrupt digestion and lead to long-term gut issues. The core problem lies in the conflicting digestive requirements of these foods. Animal proteins, such as those found in eggs, chicken, beef, or fish, require a highly acidic environment and take several hours to digest fully. On the other hand, papaya is a fast-digesting fruit, loaded with the enzyme papain, which begins breaking down proteins almost immediately upon consumption. When you consume both together, your digestive system is caught in a biochemical tug-of-war. This mismatch causes the papaya to sit and ferment in the stomach while the body struggles to break down the meat. The result: gas, bloating, indigestion, acid reflux, and even inflammation in the gut. Over time, this can weaken your digestive tract and disrupt the gut microbiome, leading to symptoms like fatigue, nutrient deficiencies, or flare-ups of chronic conditions like IBS and gastritis. For seniors, this combination can also make medications harder to absorb, especially if you're taking drugs for blood pressure, diabetes, or cholesterol. When digestion is compromised, so is nutrient and medication uptake, which could affect your overall treatment outcomes. In fact, many nutritionists recommend eating fruits like papaya on an empty stomach, at least 30 to 60 minutes before any protein-rich meal. This allows the body to process the fruit efficiently and avoid fermentation. If you do want to enjoy papaya as a part of your meal, pair it with light greens or other low-protein, low-fat foods that don't place additional stress on digestion. And here's a real-life example to consider. In a study published in a gastrointestinal journal, older adults who consumed papaya alongside meat-heavy meals reported a 60% higher incidence of post-meal discomfort, bloating, and sluggishness, compared to those who ate the fruit alone. Bottom line, papaya and protein may both be healthy on their own, but together, they're a digestive disaster, especially for seniors with slower metabolisms or weakened digestion. Food number 3, citrus fruits, oranges, grapefruit, lemon. Fruits are generally seen as the healthiest part of a senior's diet, and they are. But not all fruits mix well together, especially when it comes to digestion. One mistake many seniors make is combining papaya with citrus fruits like oranges, grapefruits, or lemons, often in a fruit salad, juice blend, or morning smoothie. On the surface, it seems healthy, but internally, it could lead to serious discomfort. Citrus fruits are highly acidic and loaded with vitamin C. While vitamin C is essential for immunity and skin health, too much of it at once, especially when combined with papaya, can overload the digestive system. Papaya is a soft, alkaline fruit that digests quickly and gently. But when you mix it with citrus, the stomach environment becomes too acidic, potentially irritating the gut lining, especially in seniors with acid reflux, ulcers, or sensitive digestion. Additionally, combining papaya with citrus can result in rapid fermentation in the stomach, leading to bloating, gas, stomach cramps, and even diarrhea in some cases. And for seniors dealing with blood sugar control, this combo can spike glucose levels unexpectedly. That's because both papaya and citrus fruits have natural sugars that digest quickly, but when paired together, they can cause a sugar overload, stressing the pancreas and leading to fatigue, brain fog, or even blood sugar crashes. There's also a lesser-known concern. Citrus fruits like grapefruit can interfere with medications, especially those for blood pressure, cholesterol, and anxiety. When eaten alongside papaya, which can speed up digestion due to its enzymes, the absorption rate of these drugs can be altered, either too fast or too slow, making them less effective or increasing side effects. So, what's the safe approach? If you love both papaya and citrus fruits, enjoy them, but at different times of the day. Have papaya in the morning on an empty stomach, and save citrus fruits for a mid-morning or afternoon snack. This allows your body to digest each fruit fully, without the clash of acids and enzymes. Food number 4, high-starch foods, potatoes, bread, rice. It's common to enjoy papaya as a dessert after a hearty lunch or dinner. But if your meal includes high-starch foods like potatoes, white rice, bread, or pasta, you may be unknowingly setting your digestive system up for trouble, especially if you're a senior. Here's why. Starches are complex carbohydrates that take a relatively long time to break down in the body. They require a specific set of enzymes, mainly amylase, and an extended period of digestion in the mouth and small intestine. Papaya, on the other hand, is a fast-digesting fruit. When eaten on its own, it passes through the stomach quickly and is easily absorbed. But when combined with starch-heavy meals, that rapid movement is slowed dramatically. This mismatch leads to fermentation of the papaya sugars in the gut. The sugars begin to break down prematurely, creating gas, bloating, and acid buildup. This can be especially hard on older adults, whose digestive systems are already less efficient. Many seniors complain of post-meal discomfort, not realizing that their healthy fruit dessert is clashing with the starches they just ate. There's another major concern. Combining papaya with starchy foods can spike blood sugar levels. Both starches and fruits contain carbohydrates, and when they're digested together, the glucose hits your bloodstream fast. For seniors with diabetes, prediabetes, or insulin resistance, this combo can be dangerous, leading to blood sugar crashes, increased fatigue, and long-term damage to insulin sensitivity. Moreover, this combination can cause nutrient absorption issues. When digestion is compromised, essential nutrients like B vitamins, magnesium, and even calcium can get lost in the process, depriving your body of what it needs to maintain strong bones, a healthy brain, and stable energy levels. The solution. If you enjoy papaya, try eating it at least 90 minutes before or after a starchy meal. This gives your body time to digest the complex carbs first, allowing the papaya to move through your system smoothly when it's time. Hidden danger, medication interactions, especially blood thinners, diabetes meds. Many seniors take medications daily, whether for blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol, or heart health. And while papaya may seem like a harmless and nutritious fruit, it can interfere with the way your medications work, especially when combined with certain foods. One of the biggest concerns is for seniors taking blood thinners, such as warfarin, Coumadin. Papaya contains the enzyme papain, which can naturally thin the blood. When consumed in large quantities, or combined with other foods that enhance absorption, it may amplify the effects of blood-thinning medications, increasing the risk of bleeding or bruising. If you notice easy bruising, nosebleeds, or prolonged bleeding after minor cuts, this could be a warning sign. Papaya also has the potential to affect blood sugar levels, which can be tricky for seniors on diabetes medications like metformin or insulin. When paired with other quick-digesting or high-carb foods, papaya can spike blood sugar faster than expected. This may lead to unexpected drops in blood sugar later on, causing shakiness, confusion, or fatigue. The effect is even more pronounced when papaya is mixed with starchy or sugary foods. Additionally, papaya can speed up digestion due to its enzyme content, which may result in faster or incomplete absorption of medications. If your digestive system rushes medication through your gut, you might not get the full benefit, or worse, experience side effects due to improper absorption rates. To stay safe, always discuss with your doctor or pharmacist if you consume papaya regularly, especially if you're on blood thinners, diabetes medication, or drugs that require consistent absorption levels. Eating papaya alone, away from other foods and medications, can minimize the risk of interactions. The worst combo of all, papaya plus dairy plus sugar. If there's one combination that health experts strongly warn against, especially for seniors, it's the trio of papaya, dairy, and sugar. Individually, each of these ingredients might not seem harmful, but when consumed together, they form a toxic trio that can disrupt digestion, spike blood sugar, and even contribute to inflammation and heart strain. Let's take a common example, a fruit salad made with papaya, sweetened yogurt, and a drizzle of honey. Or a smoothie that blends papaya with milk, banana, and sugar. These seem like healthy choices, but the combination of papaya's fast-digesting sugars, dairy's slow-to-digest proteins, and added refined sugars causes chaos in your gut. First, we have enzyme conflict. Papain from papaya works best in a light, alkaline environment. Dairy introduces casein proteins and lactose, which require acidic conditions to digest. Add sugar to the mix, and you create the perfect environment for fermentation in the stomach. This leads to gas, bloating, acid reflux, and gut inflammation, especially in seniors with weakened digestive systems. Second, the sugar spike. Seniors are more vulnerable to blood sugar fluctuations, and when you combine natural fruit sugars with refined sweeteners and insulin-spiking dairy, your blood sugar can rise rapidly, then crash. Over time, this cycle puts stress on your pancreas and increases the risk of insulin resistance and metabolic issues. Lastly, this combination has been linked to inflammatory responses in the body. Chronic inflammation is one of the leading causes of heart disease, arthritis, and cognitive decline in older adults. If you love papaya, enjoy it in its pure form, fresh, ripe, and alone. Or pair it with gut-friendly ingredients like cinnamon, chia seeds, or plant-based milk with no added sugars. Now, in our final section, we'll we'll bring it all together and give you practical, senior-safe tips for enjoying papaya the healthy way, without the risks. As we age, our digestive systems go through major changes, many of which are often overlooked. The stomach produces less acid, the intestines move food more slowly, combining is the practice of enzymes responsible for breaking down well together are not while avoiding those that can cause fermentation. This makes bloating food and nutrient not just a dietary trend at the same time, but a critical aspect while younger individuals may be able to tolerate poor combinations without noticeable symptoms, seniors often feel the effects immediately. Gas, indigestion, heaviness after meals, acid reflux, or even fatigue. When foods with conflicting digestive requirements are eaten together, such as a fruit like papaya with animal proteins or starches, the body struggles to process them. Proteins take longer to break down and require a highly acidic environment, while fruits like papaya digest quickly and prefer a more alkaline setting. When these opposing demands collide, the result is sluggish digestion, incomplete breakdown of nutrients, and the production of harmful byproducts in the gut. This can lead to a chain reaction of health issues, from inflammation to nutrient deficiencies to gut microbiome imbalances. That's why for seniors, being mindful of what foods are eaten together is not just about comfort, it's about preserving energy, improving nutrient absorption, and preventing chronic disease. There's a reason papaya is often called the fruit of angels. Its bright orange flesh, sweet taste, and buttery texture make it incredibly enjoyable, especially for older adults who may have trouble chewing or digesting tougher fruits. But beyond its taste, papaya is packed with nutrients that offer real, science-backed benefits for seniors. For starters, papaya is rich in vitamin C, which helps support a healthy immune system, something that becomes more important as we age. It also contains vitamin A, essential for eye health, and folate, which supports brain function and heart health. Even more impressive is the enzyme papain, naturally found in papaya. This digestive enzyme helps break down proteins and improve overall digestion, making it especially helpful for seniors with sluggish digestion or mild constipation. Papaya is also loaded with antioxidants like beta-carotene and flavonoids, which help reduce inflammation and may lower the risk of chronic conditions such as heart disease, arthritis, and even certain types of cancer. Its high water and fiber content also make it a gentle yet effective way to keep your digestive system running smoothly, without the need for harsh laxatives or supplements. So yes, on its own, papaya is incredibly beneficial. But here's the problem. Many seniors unknowingly cancel out these benefits, or worse, turn papaya into a digestive hazard, by pairing it with foods that don't belong on the same plate. That's exactly what we're going to uncover in the next sections, starting with one of the most common but dangerous combinations, papaya and dairy. Papaya is truly a superfruit, rich in vitamins, fiber, and powerful enzymes that can support healthy digestion, immunity, and inflammation control. But as you've seen throughout this video, even the healthiest foods can become harmful when combined incorrectly. And for seniors, whose digestive systems are more sensitive and whose medications must be carefully managed, food combining isn't just about comfort, it's about safety. Let's quickly recap the foods you should never combine with papaya. Dairy products like milk or yogurt create enzyme conflicts that lead to bloating and gut imbalance. Animal proteins such as eggs, meat, or fish overload the digestive system and trigger fermentation. Citrus fruits cause acid imbalance and potential medication interference. Starchy foods like potatoes, bread, or rice slow digestion and spike blood sugar. And the worst combination of all, papaya with dairy and added sugar, can create long-term inflammation, blood sugar issues, and gut distress. The key takeaway: papaya should be eaten alone, ideally on an empty stomach or at least 1 to 2 hours before or after a major meal. Pair it with light, compatible foods if necessary, like chia seeds, flax seeds, or a splash of almond milk. Avoid mixing it with heavy proteins, starches, or sugary toppings. Also, if you're on medications, especially blood thinners or diabetes drugs, talk to your doctor before adding large amounts of papaya to your diet regularly. Papaya can absolutely be part of a vibrant, healing lifestyle in your senior years, if you know how to use it wisely. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more senior health tips, and don't forget to share this with someone you care about. And before you go, be sure to watch our next video, 5 healthy fruits that secretly spike blood sugar in seniors. you'll be shocked by number 3. Click here to watch now.